finish your story about Sparkle, and then I'll ask you the next question.
And if you're going to be antagonistic, we can end this now. I didn't come on here to debate somebody who...
I'm not debating you. I asked you a simple question. I'm not antagonizing you.
But you're being combative and argumentative.
Okay, let me let you know.
I don't need to...
Sharon, let me let you know something, my love. I just wanted you to finish, because I've never heard this. I never heard this part of about Sparkle, right? I've heard rumors that that she was kind of jealous and things like that. So I kind of wanted you to get into like finishing that up so I can understand it a bit more.
She was married to Earl, who was in public announcement. She left him to pursue her music with R. Kelly, who was hot at the time. Earl was his backup singer. He was in the first album and the first tour with Robert. She literally left her husband for a come up, was involved with Robert in all of his music and videos, and brought her family over there to work with him. Found out he was married. Found out he was also having sex with her sister Val, who was sneaking by the studio. And she wanted to leave. And she vowed to get revenge on him. Barry Hankerson was fired at the time, and both of them joined forces to bring Robert down. They spent a year looking for whatever they could get on him. Robert was at the gym playing ball. His bag got stolen out of his locker. The person that stole it drove it to New York, gave it to Barry Hankerson. All of a sudden, tapes were released, and the rest is history. There's no question in my mind, or in Robert's mind, or in anybody in the camp, that Barry Hankerson and Sparkle were behind it. And that came out in court. Her niece said Sparkle was involved in releasing the tape.
That's good. So what made you, so my question to you is, what made them come out? Like, why, after so many years, did you feel like this kind of blew up? And then it was like, why did you think that the cops like jumped on? Like, what, like, who did Robert piss off that kind of made the whole police department of Chicago and New York like just want to just attack him and bring him? Do you think it was a conspiracy? Do you think that, what do you think it was?
He was living in Atlanta with several women. A particular female, Asante McGee, who was a little older. Most of these females were groupies and fans. He was living a rock star lifestyle, similar to most rock stars. So he's got a house full of women. Asante McGee is taking the clothes and the jewelry and the money of the other females, Joy and Azriel to be specific. They tell Rob. Rob kicks Asante out of the house. Asante then goes on social media and finds the parents of Azriel and Joy and tells them, your daughters are being held, they're shitting in buckets, they're sex slaves, and all these things, because she wanted to get them out of Robert's house. It was all revenge.
Asante was one of the girls, Sharon, that was with Azriel and them.
She was in the house at the time. What her role was, I don't know. Her story changes from interview to interview, but, who knows? At the end of the day, she was the one that reached out to Tim Savage. If you look at that first interview that Tim Savage did, he's literally telling her what to say in the mic. He's moving his lips.
That's Joycelyn's father?
That's Joycelyn's father, yeah. Now, I know the tour manager on the Black Panties tour and the Buffet tour. He has told me that Tim Savage sent his daughters to the concert. Joy was, and I'm giving you the brief version because the story is so long. Joy had aspirations to be a singer. Her parents had a clothing shop. A female that came into the shop heard Joy sing, said, I have a friend who is the tour manager for R. Kelly. I'll have him come by and listen to you. The guy's name is KG. He came by, heard her sing. He said she sounded all right. Tim Savage said, can you get us tickets to the concert? Him being the tour manager, he obviously could get them in. He said, sure, we'll go this evening. He had planned on taking the mother, the father, and Joy. When he got there, the father and the mother said, "Oh, something came up. We can't go. Take the two daughters." He wasn't comfortable taking the younger daughter, but the father said, "Joy takes care of her all the time. It's not a big deal." He takes them to the concert. After the concert, they try to call their father. He claims, no, he didn't answer the phone. They claim they didn't have a key to the house. I believe, and KG believes, that was all a setup to get them as close to R. Kelly as possible to set him up. So since he couldn't take them home, they said they don't have a key. KG got him a room in the hotel where he was staying. Told him to order room service, lock the door, wait for their father to come pick them up. Robert never stays at the same hotel as the people that work for him. So that was a bust. They never got to meet him. The father doesn't come pick up his daughters until 7 in the morning the next day. What father sends their two daughters with a complete stranger and then refuses to answer his phone until the next morning?
How old were they at the time?
Joy was 18 and the other was, I think, 16.
Okay, got it. 16 and 18, got it. Go ahead.
So she got the number. She was calling. Me having worked for Robert, I know he doesn't answer the phone. You have to call him 200 times to reach him. She did. Her and the mother were both calling. They reached him. They flew out to California, had some meeting, met him some other place. Somehow he and Joy got involved. Joy was always of age. Azriel, on the other hand...
Joy is Joycelyn, right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, got it.
Azriel, we have seen not only court documents...
No, wait, double back. You said that Joycelyn, because I never heard this, Joycelyn's sister was there too?
At the concert, at the first concert.
Oh, but, okay, you said, like, picking them up, because you said there was a hotel situation. So was it only Joycelyn there?
They were supposed to go home.
Okay.
Their mother and father refused to answer the phone, or so everybody's telling KG. They claim they did not have a key to their house. So what was he going to do, leave them in the street? He was staying in, and it's like 12 o'clock at night by then, after the concert. Whatever hotel he was staying at, him and his girlfriend, he got them a room there too. Told them, get room service, lock the door, wait for your father to pick you up. Him and his girlfriend go to their room. Joy and her sister are in their room. That was the end.
Oh, okay. Thank you for elaborating on that, because it just kind of sounded a little bit different. Okay, so the parents basically said that something was wrong with they didn't have the key to their house, so they needed somewhere to stay, and R. Kelly basically hooked them up with the room. The parents left the kids alone.
No. R. Kelly did not hook them up. His tour manager did.
Okay, so the tour manager, and the same hotel that R. Kelly was in, right?
No. Are you not listening? I distinctly said he never stays at the same hotel as his business.
Oh, okay, so it's a different hotel. That's why I was trying to clarify with you.
And I said they never met him.
Okay, got it. So Joycelyn never met him.
Because I don't want these false narratives getting out there.
Well, Sharon, that's why I'm asking you to clarify it. I'm not trying to
Okay, but I thought I said it clearly the first time. But okay.